So this is in continuation with the function chapter that we are doing in the last class. And today we are going to see composite function. Okay, composite function. So let's try to understand what composite function is. So if I have fx is equal to 2x plus 3, okay, so this is one normal function. What does it say? Give me x ka value, I'll give you different values of y.
Yeah.
Okay, so if I just substitute x is equal to 1, I'm going to get f of 1 is equal to 2 in bracket 1 plus 3. So answer is 5. So this is a normal function. Okay,
Yeah.
similarly, if I have another function g of x, which is g of x, which is x square, for example. Okay, so this is also accepting the value x. Okay, so the input to this function is x. So g of x can be written as g of x. The input to this function is x and output is y, where y is in the form of g of x. So put different values of x into this and you will get the squared number of that. So if I put x is equal to 1, I'm getting 1. If I put 2, I'll get 4. If I put 3, I'll get 9. Something like this. Okay. Now what if this fx instead of x of this fx instead of x, it start accepting gx as an input. Okay, so here also this is one function 2x plus 3 and I was giving x as an input and I'm getting some output out of it. Okay, now what this is saying, what composite function says, composite function says that the input to this is no more x, the input to this is another function. Okay, means gx, and then I will start giving you the output.
Yeah.
You got it? What
Yeah,
I'm trying to say. So instead of 2x plus 3, it would be written as f of x is 2x plus 3. So f of gx will be now, f of gx will be 2 in bracket gx plus 3.
Yeah.
Correct? Because input is now
Yeah.
gx. Okay, and then that gx will be fit to the fx. So what is gx then? Gx is x square. So
Yeah.
answer would be 2x square plus 3. So
3.
this is f of gx. So this is how we calculate composite functions. You got it?
Yeah.
How to find composite function? Just copy this. We will do some exercise questions to understand this in detail. Okay. Just copy this part. Again, I'll repeat. F of x means it will only accept x as an input and will give the corresponding output. For example, if I give 1 as an input, it took 1 as an input and gave me 5 as an output. Same is with g of x. So these are individually, these are normal functions. But when we combine them, it will start looking like something like this. So this is called as composite function. Just copy this one example and we will do some more examples of this.
What's written on top of the x is 1, 2, 3?
X is 1, 2, 3. So see, this is input. This is input to the function. Input to the function is x, and output of that is the squared value, because gx is whatever input that you will give me, I will square it and give you the output. Okay, so 1 ka answer is 4, 2, 4, and 3 the answer is 9, like that.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. So this is about f of gx. Now let's see g of fx. So rewrite those functions. So f of x was 2x plus 3 and g of x is x square. Okay. Now we would want to understand the difference between g of x and f of x. Okay. So let us see how g of fx will look like. So g of fx would be, let's see the differences. F of g of x, and this is g of f of x. Okay. So f says give me the input at gx. So we did the same thing which we already did. So f of g of x would be simply 2, जहां पे x दिख रहा है, replace it by g of x plus 3. So answer was 2x square plus 3. In this, it would be reversed. So g of x is x square. Now it is saying g of fx means inside the x, now fx will go. So x will be replaced by x will be replaced by f of x. So it would be, you understood what I did? I just replace x by f of x because that's what they are asking me to find. Find g of x. So this. And what is fx? Fx is this.
So that side of the
So
board
this
is
becomes
not
my,
visible.
it's not visible.
Light up.
Okay, so I'll try to write it with a different paint, probably a little darker. So just a second. I'll just fill up the refill. I'll just refill the black pen. It'll be visible for you. Okay, so probably hopefully it'll be visible for you now. So I was drawing g of x. So you understood this part, the first part that we already did,
Yeah. Yeah.
that you just copied. The next part was just the reverse of this. Okay, so that was saying g of f of x. It means, and g of x is this 2x plus 3. So 2x plus 3. So wherever is x, we just have to replace it by g of x. So f of x. So 2 in bracket f of x plus, sorry, gx is x square. No? So gx was x square. So wherever is the x, I just have to replace it by f of x. So g of f of x will be equal to f of x whole square, and f of x is 2x plus 3. So it will be just replaced by 2x plus 3 whole square. Now is it visible? This
Yeah, it
particular
is. It
part
is. It is.
is still not visible.
It is. It is.
Okay. Okay. So now then the answer would be 4x square plus 9 plus 12x. So this is my g of fx. Hopefully you understood the difference between fx and gx.
Yeah. I know.
So the function which is outer, just write it as it is and just replace x by the another function, the inner function. Just copy this.
So it's saying network bandwidth low. So then your screen has become very small. Ah, no.
Okay.
Okay.
Just a second. Is it any better? Abhi?
Yeah, now it's fine.
Okay. So let's do some textbook questions to understand it further. Okay. So fx is given to you. Fx is x minus 4 whole square minus 1, and g of x is 2x plus 3 divided by x minus 2. And what we are asked to find f of g of 4. Okay?
Yeah.
This is what we have to find. Okay. So what I will do is I'll just calculate g of 4 first, because see f, so f of gx says, so before coming to me you should actually find g of x, correct? And then
Yeah.
input that answer to me, and then I'll give you the output of f of g of x. Okay. So what obviously then we have to first find g of 4. So step 1 would be find g of 4. Find g of 4. So g of 4 would be, just put 4 over here, because g of x says wherever is the x, just replace it by 4. So 2 of 4 plus 3 divided by 4 minus 2. So that will become 11 by 2. Clear?
Yeah.
Now f of g of 4. It means, but g of 4 is 11 by 2. So it means it is f of
F of
11 by
11.
2. And what is 11 by 2 will say, wherever is the x, just replace it by 11 by 2. Okay. So it will become 11 by 2 minus 4 whole square minus 1. So it would be 3 by 2. So 9 by 4 minus 1, which is 5 by 4. Clear?
Yeah.
How did we reach to the end answer? So this is your end answer. Just copy this. Done?
Yeah.
Okay. So there are some practice questions for you. So let's say f of x is equal to 2x plus 3 and g of x is equal to x square minus 1. Now hopefully you can find all these things, f of gx and g of fx. I think you can find this. We just have discussed this already. Hello.
Yeah.
How would you find g of gx? Okay. Or f of fx for that matter. F of fx. So how f of fx is different from this two? It is saying before coming to me find fx and then put into me. So let's see how that works. So fx is equal to 2x plus 3. So f of fx will simply say जहां पे भी x है replace it by fx. So 2 of fx plus 3. Okay. And what is fx? Fx is again 2x plus c. So it is 2 into 2x plus 3 plus 3. You understood what I did?
Yeah.
F of fx. So instead of x, now that will be replaced by fx. So instead of x, this will be replaced by fx. So and what is fx? Fx itself is 2x plus 3. Clear?
Yeah.
So just simplify this further. So 4x plus 6 plus
6
3. So
plus
4x plus 9 would be the
yeah.
answer. Okay. So these questions would be there particularly finding f of x, f of gx, g of fx, f of fx. Now you do one thing, find g of gx and tell me the answer.
G of gx.
Just a similar step like this. So wherever is the x, replace it by g of x. So first write g of x is x minus 1. See this x and this x is same. So find g of gx. So write replace it by g of x.
So won't it be the same?
It will be similar to this, but g of x ka whole square. Now g of x is what? G of x is, you understood this thing. Wherever is the x, this is that x. Now g of gx means instead of taking input as x, it will take input as g of x. Okay. So replace x by g of x. I just replaced it. But g of x is what? What is g of x? G of x in turn is x square minus 1.
X square minus 1. Yeah.
And then whole square. So this 2 is this 2. But g of x is itself is x square minus 1.
Okay. Yeah.
You understood
Yeah.
now? Or I'll put it in a very simple word. So instead of doing this, just for simplicity, replace this x by capital X. Okay?
Yeah.
And we have to find g of gx. It means capital X is g of x. Okay? So just replace it. So g of gx. So instead of now capital X के जगह पे you have to put g of x. So जहाँ पे भी capital X दिख रहा था, just replace it by g of x. Okay. And what is g of x? G of x itself is x square minus 1. So x square minus 1 whole square minus 1. So it is function of a function. So instead of accepting x, it has now started accepting another function. Do you want me to explain this again?
Yeah.
Okay. I'll explain it again, probably with an example. So your f of x is 2x plus 3 and g of x is x square minus 1. Okay. So it is saying find g of x. So rather than we will just take a simple example, find g of 2. Okay. So instead of x. So now what I will do, g of x is equal to x square minus 1. Okay. In order to reach here, I first have to find g of 2. Correct?
Yeah.
Because what this function is saying, my input is g of 2. So you better calculate g of 2 first. So that's why I calculated g of 2. So g of 2 is 2 square minus 1, which is 1. Sorry, 3.
3.
Okay. Now this 3 will be fed to this. So in another word, I have to find this. It means I have to find g of 2 is 3. It means I have to find g of 3. Okay, but what is now this is a normal value, so I can directly put
So
it 3
A,
over here, put 3 over here. Right. Okay, that's what I did over here as well. Okay,
yeah.
so if I just open this up, it would be x raised to 4 minus 2x square plus 1 minus 1. Okay, so x raised to 4 minus 2x square. Okay, and if I just put 2 directly here, so 2 raised to 4 minus 2 into 2 square. Okay, which will also give you 8 as an answer. So this is a generic expression. Okay, this is a particular example. Hopefully you
Okay.
understood or
Yeah,
not yet.
I got it.
Just copy this. We will do some simple examples so that you will get a clarity. Done?
Almost. Right side.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. We'll do some simple example because this seems to be little complicated.
Yeah.
So we'll just do this simple example first, and we'll then increase the complexity. See, these are very simple primitive example now. Now see how to calculate f of gx and g of fx and one by one. Okay. So first is f of
So you're on mute.
x is 2x. Okay. It means now I am no more able to put x over there. I have to put gx over there. Okay. So just replace x by gx. Okay. And what is the value of gx? Gx is 4x.
X
Okay.
is 4.
So it would be Answer is 8x.
Okay, yeah.
Hmm?
Yeah.
This is first. Now let us see ulta. G of fx. Okay, but what is gx? Gx is 4x. Okay, now see the difference between this and this. So input is fx. यहाँ पे input is x. If this is x, then this will also be x. Now, if I have to write g of fx, I have to replace all x by f of x. Okay, so all x will be replaced by fx. Okay, and what is value of fx? Fx is 2x. Okay, so it would be fx. Not necessary that this should be same. This is same in this case because it is a primitive example and it happens to be the multiplication at the end. You understood this? How
Yeah.
did we reach it? Okay, now let's see third one. G of gx. Okay, what is gx? Gx is 4x. Now see this. यहाँ पे x input is also x. So all x will be replaced by, see what is difference between these two? Difference between these two is just like instead of x, it is g of x. Correct? So
Yeah.
replace x by g of x. So g of x can be written as 4 of g of x because I have replaced x by gx. So right hand side maybe x will be replaced by g of x. Hopefully you
Yeah.
got it. Now it means g of gx will be, what is value of gx? Gx is 4x only. So 4x, which is why it is 16x. Did you understand it or not?
Yeah. But
Now calculate f of fx then. In the similar manner, just calculate, just copy this simple examples and now calculate f of fx for this.
okay. Is it 4? So you're muted.
What is f of fx? 4x?
Yeah, I think because f of x
Yes,
is 2.
because
Yeah.
f of x is 2x. So now replacing x by 2x. Okay. So f of fx means 2 of fx. But fx itself is 2x. So it will be 2 into 2x, which will be 4x. Okay.
Yeah.
Did you copy this? Just copy it for a simplicity and for a better understanding. See, we are spending a lot of time in this thing because it is easy to, it is important to understand the concept from basic.
Yeah.
Okay. Then we'll move to the difficult ones. Just erasing the left section.
Yeah.
We'll now do some more questions. Done?
Yeah.
Okay. Now let's do some little bit complicated. Not exactly complicated, but just one level up. So instead of random function, simple function, I'm taking squared one. So again, f of gx. This is what we want to find. So what is fx? So fx is x square. Okay. So in order to find gx, f of gx, just replace it. This f and this f is same. Okay. It means only x is being replaced by gx. Okay. So on the right hand side also, x will be replaced by gx. So f of gx would be g of x whole square. Correct?
Yeah.
If fx is x square, then f of gx is gx whole square. And what is gx? Gx is 2x. So gx will be 2x. So answer is 4x square. Simple.
Yeah.
Now you tell me, what shall I do? Okay. If I have to calculate g of fx, tell me. I'll just write it on the board accordingly.
G of fx. So first you take
So let me just write g of x.
G of
G of
x
x is 2x.
2x, and
Now
then
next.
it'll be 2 of 2x. G of fx
2 of
2x.
correct. So g of fx would be 2 of, tell me what will be here, into
2x.
2 of fx. Okay.
Yeah, so that's 2x.
If gx is 2x, then g of fx is 2 of fx. Correct.
Yeah.
Right now.
Yeah.
And what is fx? Fx is x square.
Oh, sorry, I took the
You understood?
yeah, I took it as 2x by mistake because it was written on.
9. X is x square. So x
Yeah,
is
yeah.
x square, which is why I just replace. So this is creating minute differences between this f of x and g of x. Now tell me what is f of fx. So this is fx is equal to x square. Now I have to find. Tell me what shall I do?
Oh, what, which one?
I have to just replace x by f of x. Correct?
Yeah. Oh, I thought. Yeah.
So what shall I do?
This
On
is
right hand side will become
f of x.
so simply see keep it very simple. If f of x is equal to x square means whatever is the input, I'm just going to square it and give it to you. Okay.
Yeah.
So if I started giving fx as an input. So what it will do? It will simply say my job is just to square it, whatever you give me.
So
Okay.
x
Earlier you give me
square.
x. Earlier you give me x. I squared it. Okay.
Yeah.
Before that you give me gx. I just squared gx. See this gx whole square. And then you can replace gx by your 2x. So I just replace 2x, gx by 2x, and I just squared it. That's it. Now, here it is saying, now you have given me f of x. So I'll just square it and give it to you. It is your responsibility to replace this fx in terms of x. Now, what is fx? Fx is x square. This is x square only, but this is square. This 2 is this 2. Hopefully, you understood what I'm trying to say. Or still you have some doubt.
No, I got.
Okay, so answer is x raised to 4. Just copy all these three things. Understand it conceptually. Okay, then
Yeah.
it will be easy for you. You just don't have to remember it. It is very simple. You see, fx is saying I want x as an input, but if you replace me by g of x, I will start giving you f of gx, and I will still square whatever you have given me. So now you have given me gx, so I'll just square it. So g of x whole square, but g of x in turn is 2x, so that's why it's 2x the whole square, which is 4x square, just like that. Copied it.
Yeah. No.
Okay. Now let's move to some typical ones which your question is, which your textbook is asking. Now you will tell me what shall I do, and I'll just do it accordingly. Okay, I'll just write g of x and f of x, and we'll do it accordingly. Okay, so f of x is 2x plus 3, and g of x is x minus 1. Okay,
Yeah.
and question is find g of fx. Okay, and second is find f of g of 2. Okay, we'll do it one by one. Okay, now g of fx निकालने के लिए पहले g of x जानना जरूरी है. So g of x is x minus 1. Now you tell me how to reach to g of fx. Okay, so g of fx को निकालने के लिए क्या करना पड़ेगा? We just have to replace this x with f of x.
Perfect.
Is it correct?
Yeah.
Okay, so g of f of x. So as I replaced
It will be
on left
2x
side, I will
plus
also
3
have to do
minus
it on
1.
the yes. So f of x is 2x plus 3 minus 1. So answer is 2x plus 2. Correct?
Yeah.
Now see, they are asking us to find. So this is g of f of x. So this is my answer. Now read the sub question. So they are saying find g of f of 2, means g of f of 2. So wherever is the x, we just replace it by 2. So your answer for the second question would become g of f of 2 will be 2 into 2 plus 2. Answer is 6. Correct?
Yeah.
There is second way to do this. Second way to do this is find f of 2 and then find g of 2. Okay. So g of f of 2 can be found in step 1. Find f of 2, and in second one, whatever is the answer, put it in the g of that. Okay. So let's see this. So you should get same answer using both the methods. So f of 2 is 2 into 2 plus 3. So 7. Okay. It means f of 2 is 7. So g of f of 2 would be g of f of 2 के जगह पे I will write 7. So 7. Now it means g of f of 2 find करना is as good as finding g of 7. Okay. So g of 7 will be, just put it 7.
Yeah.
G of 7 is 7 minus 1, which is,
This one.
because g of x is x minus 1. So g of
Yeah.
7 is 7 minus 1. Okay, you're getting the same to the concept.
So can you repeat what I couldn't hear?
Do this. What I'm saying is, hopefully you understood this, and then you have to do the next part of this, which is f of gx, and fourth part is to solve. But just copy this first.
Okay.
Done, Avi?
Yeah, I'm solving the other two.
Okay, you're solving. Okay.
2x plus 1 for the third one.
Okay, let me just check. Correct. 2x plus 1. And then g of f of 2.
It's
Okay.
it's
F
g
of g
of
of
2,
2.
right? Okay.
F of g of 2. It means you just have to, so you have found f of g of x. So just replace x by 2. So answer is 2 into 2 plus 1,
Yeah,
which
2
is
into 2 plus
5.
1.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I think you now
So your voice is cracking.
understood the benefit of FGX solving. Okay, so what I'm saying is, I think now you understand how to calculate. Hello?
So your voice was
Hello?
cracking actually.
Is it still cracking or is it okay?
Now it's fine.
Okay. So now, what about f of fx? F of fx. Find f of fx.
F of x. Okay. 4x plus 9.
4x plus 9. Okay?
Yeah.
And then I think you can find any combination now. Okay?
Yeah.
Okay. So now let's do the actual textbook question now, because since we have our basics cleared, let's do some questions. Okay. So f of x is given as 5 upon x minus 2, and g of x is given as 3 minus x square. Okay. Find f of x. कुछ नहीं किया है, same concept है, just the values are changed.
Yeah.
Okay. Can you give it a try?
Yeah, I'll do it. Yeah, 5 by 1 minus x square.
Correct?
Yeah.
Okay. So this is all about the composite functions. Okay. Now let's try to solve some questions based on this concept. Okay. So questions won't be always straightforward that find f of g, g of fx. So there will be some combinations of it. Okay. So now let's see what combinations the questions can come in. Okay. But this concept will be used in those concept questions. Okay. Now f of x is, right question, f of x is x square plus 4x, and g of x is 3x minus 1. Find k for which f of g of x is equal to k has real solution. Now see, this is a mixture of two questions. So ultimately you just have to find f of g of x anyways, and that equal to k has real solution. So this part is of which chapter? Tell me. This part is of
The quadratic equation.
Correct. It means this equation is going to give you a quadratic equation, and you just have to solve it for real solution. Okay.
Yeah.
I will explain how to do. So we don't have an option. We just have to calculate f of gx anyways. Okay. So f of x is equal to x square plus 4x. So if I have to find f of gx, I have to replace x by plus 4 into g of x. Any doubt in this step? See, I just replace x by g of x at all the occurrences. And now in the next step, I'll actually write the gx ka value, which is this. Any doubt in this step? Just check it again.
No.
It's okay?
Yeah.
Now just open it up. So 9x square minus 6x plus 1, a square plus b square plus 2ab plus 12x minus 4. Okay? So this would be 9x square plus 6x minus 3. Correct?
Yeah.
And now they're saying this is equal to k should have real solution. Okay? It means what? What is my equation? 9x square minus 6 plus 6x minus 3 is equal to k. It means just bring it on the other side. So 9x square plus 6x minus 3 plus k is equal to 0. Okay?
Yeah.
This equation is having a real solution. It means what? Discriminant for this should be greater than or equal to 0. You just have to solve it for this. Just copy till this. We will understand. We will just see how to solve it further. Because this is a quadratic equation now. Just copy till this. And let me know if font is not clear or smaller. I'll just improve on it. Copy?
Yeah, just yeah.
Okay. So hopefully you have copied this. So I'm just removing this because I have
Yeah,
to carry it further. It means now this equation is having real solution. Okay. We know the
yeah,
concept of finding real and imaginary roots. Okay. So 9x square plus 6x minus 3 plus k is equal to 0. This is a quadratic equation. Okay, which is of the
yeah,
form ax square plus bx plus c is equal to 0. If a quadratic equation has real root, it means what? B square minus 4ac, which is discriminant, should be greater or equal to 0. Correct? This is a condition.
yeah,
Hmm? So I'll just match the value. So a is equal to 9 for us, b is equal to 6, and c is equal to minus 3 minus k. You have to consider it along with sign. So minus of 3 plus k means minus 3 minus k. Clear till this? Now
yeah,
we just have to put it in the condition. So b square means 36 minus 4 into a is 36, 9. Okay. C. C is this. Okay. Or minus 3 minus k also I can write. Just for simplicity, I was taking minus 3 minus k. And this minus I will take common like this only. And then
yeah.
minus and minus will become plus. Okay.
Mm.
So 36 minus 36 minus of 3 plus k, this minus and minus will become plus like this, should be greater or equal to 0. Okay.
Yeah,
So this would become 36 plus 108 plus 36k should be greater or equal to 0. Clear? Till
yeah,
this? This was popping it up at the bottom, up at the top. You don't have to do it. Actually, this is this only. 36k plus 144 should be greater than 0. So k would be, I'm not very sure if you can see this part. Can you see here?
yeah,
Okay. So 36k plus 144 is greater than 0. It means k is greater than minus 144
mm.
upon 36, which is I think 4. K is greater than minus 4. So this is your answer. Okay.
Yeah,
So this is how you have to understand and mixture of two questions. So this first part is the concept that we just discussed, and second part is the quadratic equation, which we have already done in the previous classes. Just copy the solution from here.
yeah, yeah, finished.
Okay. Okay. So this was all about the exercise on composite function. Let's try to read out some question and see if we can solve it or not. I'll just give you the hint instead of solving them one by one. So see this f of x is equal to ax plus b. This is exercise 2B. Exercise 2B and question number
So
3.
just give me 2 minutes, 1 second. Okay.
Hmm.
Yeah, so
Hmm. Okay. So f of x is given. There are two equations which are given to you, and they are asking you to solve this equation. Okay. Now let's see. So in order to find a and b, we just have to use these two conditions. Okay. So f of x is equal to ax plus b. It means what? F of 5 is 3. It means
yeah.
what? If I just put 3 over here, I'll get, if I just put 5 over here, I'm going to get answer as 3.
Okay.
See, x is an input. This 5 is input. It means I have to put it at 5. Or I can write like this. But what is f of 5? F of 5 is 3. So I can equate it with 3. Clear?
Yeah.
Hmm? Next, f of 3. F of 3. So just put it 3 over here. So 3a plus b. But what is f of 3? F of 3 is minus 3. So these are the two equations that you got. You have to solve this equation
Okay,
simultaneously
simultaneously.
and get the values of a and b.
Yeah.
Okay. Once you get that, you will just put it back in the equation, and then you will find f of fx equal to
Okay. Yeah.
4. Okay. So if I just do that,
You can just multiply 1
5.
by minus and then cancel out the b.
Sorry.
You
I'll
can.
just subtract it. No? Instead of multiplying, I'll just subtract it. If you
Ah,
multiply it by minus 1 now, and then you are equating, yeah?
yeah, you can multiply by -1 and
Hmm.
then you can cancel out the b.
Like this.
Because it'll be minus
It
b
won't
and
cancel
plus
out.
b.
5a plus b, and this will be
3a
minus 3a
minus 3a minus b.
b, like this, correct?
Yeah.
It won't get cancelled. That's what I'm saying. Okay.
Okay.
Because I cannot cancel it out.
Ah.
Because here it is plus b, here it is minus b. What else you are suggesting? You are suggesting the same thing.
Yeah, yeah, that.
Okay. So these are the linear equation. The simplest way to solve them is just eliminate the constants. Okay. Eliminate the variables. So simply is equal to minus 3. So better, why not I just subtract this two equation? If I just subtract it, b and b will get cancelled.
Hmm.
So it would be 2a will be 3 minus of minus 3, because
6.
3
3.
minus
A
of
will be
minus 3.
3.
Okay, that will be 6. A will be 3.
3.
And you don't need to again solve it, just put a equal to 3 over here, you will get b.
Yeah.
So b will be equal to 3 minus 5a, just 3 minus 15 minus 12. Okay.
Yeah.
So this is 3 and minus 2. Once you get this, put it in this equation fx. So that would be 3x minus 12. This is my f of x. And now you know f of x. So you just have to find f of fx and equate it with 4.
Oh, yeah.
Clear?
Yeah. Okay.
Okay. We'll continue this example in the next class,
Okay.
where we'll solve this particular example, and then we'll see how to go it and how to get the final answer.
Yeah.
Any doubt till this?
No, I'm understanding.
Okay, okay. So see you in the tomorrow's class then.
Yeah. Thank you.